Dave, we stand here ahead of the SPFL Trust Trophy kicking off tomorrow against East Fife. Just your thoughts on the game as we head into our third competition of the campaign.
It'll be a really tough game. East Fife are going really well under Dick. They did a really good cup campaign as well. Didn't get through, but had some good results, beating Morton 3-0 at home. So we expect a really tough game. We played them pre-season as well, so we know it's a difficult venue to go to. The pitch is a little bit tricky, but again, it's one we're looking forward to, but it's certainly one we won't take lightly because they are a good team.
It's a game where we could look to continue adding those building blocks that we've seen over the last kind of game or two against Ayr United in particular last weekend. A real good performance over the course of the 90 minutes, and you'll be hoping to see more of that tomorrow.
Yeah, as everybody knows, it's been a difficult run that we've been on, and last week we did see some signs of improvement there against a really good Ayr United team, so hopefully we can try and build on that again, and that's why tomorrow's really important as well. We certainly won't be taking it lightly. We want to try and build on what happened last week. We don't want to take this game lightly and basically start of a poor run. So it's important that we do take this game really seriously, and we'll need to, because East Fife are a really good team and they're real confident at the minute as well, scoring loads of goals.
We of course played them in pre-season, but it was our first run out of the summer, so I guess there's probably not a lot we could take out of that fixture.
Yeah, again, from our point of view, it was a fitness exercise. We changed the starting 11 at half time, but again, nothing to take away from East Fife. They deserved to beat us that night. They were a better team, and even the results fall on that. I'm sure the two games straight after that were Raith Rovers at home and 0-0 in Queen's Park. So 3 championship teams went there in the space of a week, and none of us managed to get a goal. So it shows they're a real tough nut to crack at home.
And it's a competition that gives the players that opportunity to progress further, and that could only be a benefit, as we've said, not just in terms of having a cup run, but as you said, building that momentum and that confidence as we then go back into league action next weekend.
Yeah, of course. It's just trying to get a continuation, building on from last week. But I think all the cups, we want to do well in all the cups, and this cup's no different either. I say last season we get put out early on with Dundee United when we went up there, and again, that was the start of a real bad injury run, and we were struggling to field a team, so you can understand results like that and against a good Dundee United team. But I think as a cup we want to take real seriously, and we want to get a run in it and try and build confidence. Any game you get into, you want to win, and I say tomorrow's no different from that.
You mentioned there about last year and a bad injury run, but this year we seem to have got a lot of those early season injuries, knocks, bumps and bruises cleared up. We should be going to Methil tomorrow with a really healthy and strong squad. Yeah,
we've got the vast majority of squad fit and available, which is great. I think Matty Todd's still about 10 days away from hopefully getting the go-ahead to rejoin in with the rest of the group. He's been doing loads of running and stuff, so he's fit and ready to go. It's just getting the green light now to get into some contact to make sure the shoulder's fine. Kyle Benedict has come off last week at half time with a slight strain in his hamstring, so he'll miss tomorrow, but hopefully won't be out long at all. And other than that, we're looking fit and healthy and ready to go.
One player that will miss out tomorrow as well is Tommy Fogarty, being away on international duty, but I guess that's the compromise when you're bringing in really talented young lone players, is that they might miss a game or two, maybe particularly in this competition, but you can't turn down real quality, and he's certainly shown that in his first appearance last weekend.
Yeah, it was great last weekend. I thought he handled it really well against 2 very good experienced strikers, physical as well, and Tommy handled that side of the game really well. I think it's great that he's getting international recognition as well, and obviously we were aware of that before we signed him, that we might miss him the odd game here and there. It does normally fall in the weekends of the Trust Trophy games, so again, you would rather that than the league campaign, but it's a great experience for him playing against England tonight as well, and hopefully he comes back here, having played two games against good opposition, and comes back even fitter and fresher than what he was.
As we said, Tommy played and started last weekend against Ayr United for his debut. Toby managed to get his first 90 minutes under his belt as well, and Josh Cooper got his first start since signing as well. So all 3 of our latest additions have settled in really quickly, really well, and helped us to get our first point on the board last weekend.
Yeah, I thought all 3 of them done really well. So Toby coming in for the first start, and as a goalkeeper it's never easy to do that, but I thought he was excellent. Kicking, his handling, great save a couple of great saves in the second half, one from distance and one where Ayr United had a chance in the last seconds of the game as well. He's quickly out to block that. Josh has been here since day one of pre-season training with us, so everybody was aware of him, and he's managed to settle in really well into the squad, and thankfully we managed to tie him up on a contract. I think he's somebody that can bring goals to us. He's got good legs about the middle of the pitch. He loves making runs into the box, so I'm sure he'll be a really good addition to the team. And obviously Tommy, as we mentioned there, he's done really well in his debut as well, and I'm sure he'll only go from strength to strength as the season goes on.
And I'm sure that the fans will be turning up in big numbers again tomorrow, with it being quite a local game, and their support and the atmosphere that they bring to games home and away will be crucial, especially at a tough venue like tomorrow.
Yeah, it's always important to bring a good crowd, and I'm sure it will be that tomorrow, just with the proximity of the game and being just along the road. So I'm sure the fans are looking forward to it as well, and we're certainly looking forward to it as well, and give them something to shout about.